Hey, welcome to Together Bistro.
What we like to call food for thought.
Hi, welcome back. Another episode 6.
6 already.
Yes.
Wow.
I can't believe we're so committed. I really had no faith in us.
I look forward to Fridays. This is when we shoot our episodes, and I spend the entire week looking forward to this and thinking about it. So I'm having a lot of fun, and I hope that you are too.
Yes.
Today we have a very special dish for you, and it's special not because it's our idea to share with you, but because it comes from our heart. It comes from thinking of our moms. We read a book this week that is all about remembering those special moments we share with our moms, and in this case, all the food that our moms made for us. This is Gazpacho de Mama, and this is one of my mom's favorite dishes to make. This is a summer dish, and we called her yesterday to remind us the specific steps that only my mom uses to make gazpacho.
And we have it right here.
Right here, and we are ready to try it.
Ready to try it. We're going to show you how to make it. We'll get into more details about the book, but we do want to give you a little taste. So this dish is actually an appetizer, and we want to give you a little appetizer of the book, and we have a quote for you. You want to read part of it?
Yeah. The quote.
All right.
The quote is from the book, and it says, "When the earth is cracking behind your feet, and it feels like the whole world is going to swallow you up."
Like it has in the last year.
Yeah. You put up one foot in front of the other, and you keep going.
You go forward. And you know what happens if you don't? No? Huh. Neither do I, Angel. Neither do I.
Such an inspirational quote. We'll tell you more about the book, how to make this dish. We hope you enjoy it. We had a blast.
He's in a hurry. I think he has to go somewhere.
Yes, we decided to make this under 10 minutes, so let's dance.
Oh, you want to dance before we try?
Oh no, let's try. Let's dance before and after.
And after. All right. This is our favorite song.
Yeah, I have to confess, you can serve it in a bowl, like you can see here, but I put together mine in a cup. Is it good?
It's delicious. It tastes like home.
It's been in the fridge for
30 minutes.
30 minutes. The longer you leave it, obviously.
Yeah, tomorrow is going to be even better.
I serve mine in a cup because you can have it both ways, always with a spoon. And I filled my cup with these little pieces of bread that we were toasting on the pan with olive oil. So in here you can see I have what we call in Spain tropetones. And it's crunchy crunch. And
it's delicious.
It's cold, it's chill. And
it's a cold soup.
It's a cold soup. And I just love it. It brings so many memories. Some people say memories are made through taste and flavor. And this brings so many memories of growing up in Spain and summers in Spain. So good.
Shall we dance?
This is a slow song.
Hey.
With the recipes, it coincided that we finished a book this week that really left a very special flavor in our minds. And it's this book.
In our hearts.
Yeah, in our hearts. Nobody will tell you this but me, by Bess Culp. We're listening to it on audio books. We mix the way we read books because lack of time and trying to take advantage of every minute. But what do you think about the book?
So it was very deep. I love what you're saying, that it's very nothing extraordinary, which makes it extraordinary, which is why I love it so much. I mean, just like this, right? Super simple, bringing all the ingredients together, and that's when you go, oh, that's the taste. And she left, I mean, she really touched my heart. Thank God. That was it. No,
Yeah.
I didn't touch anything else.
Well,
Then.
tell me more.
But you know, so yeah, the story is told from a granddaughter is speaking in the voice of the grandmother who already passed. So imagine that, it's very deep. They grew up in Brooklyn, New York. They're immigrants from Russia. And what really got to me is that she made me realize that, you know, death is normal and it's the only thing we know for certain, but it's the hardest thing for us to accept. But she makes it sound, she kind of shares it from another angle, which is the angle of the person who's gone, because the book is written from the voice of the grandmother and she's no longer here. So it really got to my heart. It brought tears to my eyes. It made me want to call my mom and call my grandmother, who's still
What I liked
alive.
about the book and the way Bess brings up this idea that life is a combination of all these small moments. And I think, to your point, I think it really is all about this recipe, that all these ingredients on their own are not special. But life is like that. It's all these moments, all these little small ingredients like olive oil or tomato, that when you combine them together with the people you love, make up your life. And it's everyday stuff. It's just smiling to your son or going to pick them up to school or just sharing a book with them. And life is all about that. So I love the book. Thank you, Bess, for sharing such an intimate part of your life with us. And we recommend the book to you. Right?
Yeah.
You recommend it?
100%.
So should we move on to the next steps?
Yes, let's do it.
Sometimes the most epic adventures have very simple characters. In this case, Gazpacho de Mama is an incredible adventure for your taste buds, and it has very basic ingredients. We have tomatoes. In this case is salad tomatoes. We have bread. We're gonna put this in water to mix with all the other ingredients. You could choose this bread or you could choose baguette. It's up to you. We're gonna go with this for this recipe. We have garlic and cucumbers. As you can see, all very natural, very healthy ingredients. Green and red peppers. We're gonna have a little bit of onion. As you know, I'm not a big fan of onions, but I love the flavor of onions. And a little bit of lemon. We cannot cook in this house without Spanish olive oil, a little bit of pepper, and salt. And finally, the last ingredient, as you can see, very basic, the last ingredient we're going to use vinegar. Okay? And just my mother's personal touch, we're going to have a little bit of paprika for coloring. So these are the ingredients of this very Spanish recipe.
So we're chopping away all the ingredients. As you can see, it's a very easy dish to make. I make it for my husband with my mother-in-law's recipe, because that
Who's your
way.
husband?
Oh, it's this dude. I met him a long time ago. He became my best friend. I became his muse.
I thought we said non-fiction story.
Fiction? Oh, you're so mean. So yeah, I just chop all the ingredients and bring them all together in a large bowl.
Báilame, báilame, por tango. Báilame, báilame, por tango. Báilame, báilame, por tango.
So we're gonna add half a cup of water.
What's the purpose of this?
Is to turn the bread in a liquid form as much as possible.
Oh my God. SAMR, MS, what is it called? The kids would kill me if they heard that. ASMR, MSMR.
We're gonna start adding the salt. We want the salt to mix well with all the ingredients. Like a tablespoon, and also the pepper. A little bit less. And also, remember we had the bread mixing with the water, and we are going to mix the bread with the water.
Por tango, báilame, báilame. Por tango, báilame, báilame. Por tango, báilame, báilame. Por tango, báilame, báilame. Por tango, báilame, báilame.
For some color.
There you go.
So we are very minimalist. When we traveled for 3 years, we got rid of everything. So we have a limited amount of things in the kitchen. So if you have a bigger blender, we definitely recommend you use that. So now, this is also one step from Iñaki's mom. You can do this step or not, but obviously we have a very picky eater.
Well, thank you, Mom.
So we just use a normal, what is this called, colander? Oh, look at that. How
It's
great is it?
2021 calendar.
Look at that. So,
And you can put this in a piece of bread, toasted.
oh yes. Oh, we're actually gonna do that. Don't throw this away.
Morena era la dueña de mi amor. Báilame, báilame, por tango. 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 Atardeciendo entre nubes violetas, el sol se estaba escondiendo. Me quise emborrachar con ellos de espuma blanca, de mar intenso. Me quise emborrachar con ellos de espuma blanca, de mar intenso.